Hey, 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 what's up? What's up? Hey, 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 can you hear me? I hope you can. What's good? It's Andrea here with another video. Thanks for tuning in. If you are new, I want to welcome you to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well with you on today. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to catch more up-and-coming videos. Let me see who's on here. Yeah, to catch more up-and-coming videos with me, sharing a variety of tips that is geared towards having a growth mindset and leadership development, okay? Leadership development is an ongoing thing. You'll also find product and restaurant reviews on this channel from time to time, you know, where I share the experience just from patronizing various brands and etc., eating different foods at different restaurants and things like that. But enough of that. Listen, are you an aspiring network marketer or an independent business owner and just can't seem to get at least one yes? Or maybe you've been prospecting and no one seems to be listening to you. No one's, you know, so you basically are starting to suspect that you're being rejected due to some type of attitude you're projecting. Maybe your message is wrong. Is that you? Or maybe you're just sending out the wrong post if you're on social media, right? Or something to that effect. So, well, if you answer yes, then next question is, have you done anything lately to improve your self-image and your confidence? Let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why it's important to work on your own personal growth before attempting to build an organization. I repeat, before you attempt to build your organization. Personal rejection is one of the most human emotions anyone can experience. And as we know, as we all know, life is about balance. And where there is rejection, there must also be acceptance. And network marketing requires becoming a leader and having goals, okay? Duplicating yourself and other leaders through self-development. That's the main thing, is the self-development. And self-development is really basically having a sheer force of will. You know, you got to read books. You got to attend seminars. You've got to listen to audiobooks constantly. Your thinking should be, the reason I'm doing this is just to develop someone else. I'm doing this to develop this person into a leader, right? So when you want certain results, you have to change what you're doing, okay? You have to basically take charge on your own. You have to enhance your own self-image. Okay, let's get into this. So there's times, you know, you have to disassociate yourself from even negative energy people, whether you like it or not. These people will bring you down. So you have to distance yourself from those people. You have to distance yourself from people who use you, who lie to you, who put you down for whatever reason. They disrespect you, knowingly and unknowingly. It won't be easy, but it's going to have to be necessary. Okay, that means is that you're going to have to surround yourself with more positive thinking people who constantly will remind you of your own worth as a person. Okay, and it's going to be a slow process. You got to shake off the negative self-esteem and the emotional baggage that you've been carrying around for years and years. Okay, you have to develop your own confidence in yourself. Okay, and so the relationship that you have with yourself, again, is, I will mention this again, and the relationship that you have with others make a huge, huge difference. Most people aren't happy with where they are anyway, but the fear of doing something that might bring them positive results, that's really what holds them back, especially in the mind, okay? And so doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will, am I right? Your fear of success won't be a motivator when people have all these other options these days. You know, people have all these options. Networkers everywhere kill their business with incorrect points of view. That's why you have to change your view and your mindset. Okay, so when it comes to network marketing, your main task is always going to be motivation. Okay, your main task is motivation. You got to have the motivation. You could do all the study and training and reading you want, but if you have no motivation, I mean, come on now. You have to motivate yourself. I don't have a sponsor, so I'm a prime example of what this means. I have to get up and motivate myself every time. I don't have a coach. Well, I have coaches, but I don't have a sponsor who can lead me, in the training in the right direction. I have to lead myself. I have to research my own information and my own stuff, and then I have to motivate myself. And like I said, motivation is the key. A lot of people don't have this. You're going to get motivation by the effort you put in for your very own reasons, not someone else's. And most successful marketers know that self-development is real essential. Okay, self-development isn't about finding people and then trying to change them, and changing them. It's really about finding people who have already come to the conclusion that they need to change. Okay, and then that's when you come in and you give them the information they need to satisfy their research. Okay, and I hope you can hear me because I'm on a headset. I know there's a lot of traffic. Please forgive me. Now, if it's the right timing, if you guys can hear the traffic, I do apologize. I hope it's not too loud. I couldn't control it. I'm out here doing my thing. But like I said, now if it's the right timing for them and you provide them with good information that's actually relative to their problem, then you have good odds that they'll move to the next level. They'll move to the next level without you having to push them. Network marketing distributors are like volunteers. So don't ever waste your time trying to change people and convince them, okay? You want to keep in mind, prospects need proof and they need direction. And you can provide them that depending on what you're doing with your life. So I'm referring to your daily activities when I say that. What kind of daily activities are you doing? This profession isn't perfect and you will make mistakes. It's good to share your stories of your own personal ups and downs with people. Why? Well, because it's duplicatable. The main thing is teaching your prospect how to handle the problems by telling them the truth, okay? You don't want to be fake. And prospects happen to be attracted to people who have the information that they want, and they will actually make a quick decision whether or not that, you have something to offer them in their situation. Oh, excuse me. So if you have the information a prospect needs to improve their life, they'll be attracted to you. They'll be attracted to you. And so that's why it's important to try and learn as much as you can through your own personal development. Okay, that means you should be focused on learning more about prospecting. You want to learn about building a business. You want to learn about how the mindset works. You want to learn about tax strategies. You want to learn how marketing and leadership and things like that actually work. You want to invest in that kind of learning. People are desperate to learn these skills to improve their own lives. You would be surprised. And what better way for you to deliver that information? Now, as a network marketing professional, if you're doing these things in your own life, then they should be attracted to you because you have this information. You have the information that they want. So this is why, again, self-development is very important in network marketing. You have to become more. You have to become more valuable for your prospects, and you have to become a better you, period. People are always seeking knowledge. They're always seeking guidance. They're always seeking more motivation from someone else, understanding, and so much more. So it's inside of us all. Leaders are constantly working and improving themselves, in case you haven't noticed. You must start working on basically giving people a reason to want you as their sponsor, no matter how long it takes. You have to get to a place internally that will actually cause prospects to start seeking you, where they're not, they're seeking you. They're looking you up, and your job of seeking people is minimized consistently because of what you do. Okay, so you want them to seek you out. You want that to look for you as their trusted mentor. And they'll recognize your name and what you represent amongst all of the many hundreds and hundreds of thousands of aspiring marketers that are already out there. That's what you want, is to stand out. You want them to feel excited about joining your team, joining you in this journey. You should be investing at least 10% into learning and training into yourself. You must keep working and keep working towards upgrading your own self-image. Actions speak louder than words, okay? So what it means is that it's the emotional, it's the passionate, personal side of growth and the transformation that creates that human appeal. And so success is inside of us, it's inside of you, not on the outside, okay? And this is how you lead by example. It's not about delegating all these responsibilities to other people, dumping all these tasks onto your teammates and bossing them around and telling them they better help you build your brand and all that. No, it's not about that. It's not about that at all, okay? You're not trying to be their boss. It's about motivation. Motivation is what matters. Most people have their own goals, okay? And they'll resent you. They'll start to fade away from you if you do this type of micromanagement type and have this type of attitude. You'll know when someone is in transition when that person is actively working to change their present circumstances. You don't have to boss them. Okay, so to wrap this up, and I gotta go, okay? To wrap this up, becoming a better you is the real key, okay? You have to work on yourself. You have to get your mindset right, because when you change the way you think, you can directly affect your outlook on the situations that are around you. And it puts you more in control of your own life, basically. Learning is a continuous process and it should come from within, okay? It's not just about, just rolling through the motions and thinking, just because you accomplished one thing, it's the end of learning and you're done, and you've got to keep going. Personal growth and development is ongoing, and it cultivates inspiration from others instead of jealousy. You don't want jealousy, okay? Your goal is to cultivate inspiration through motivation. So put more effort into your own growth as a human. Give time to yourself and focus on how you want to be. How do you want to be?